Welcome to the MGTOW podcast. I am your host, the All-Father, Colin Dye. Blessings be upon you and you, holy water. And here is my co-host in a tank, because that's how he rocks it, our boy, Daddy Dalton BB. Give him a flex, Dalton. Give a flex for the people.
Oh, yeah, dude, little shoulders.
Oh, dude. Whoa, I didn't know you were a trapadactyl, dude.
I'm not,
What's
dude.
up?
I'm
The dinosaurs are back.
Dude.
Yeah?
Yeah, dude. Dude just worked out legs.
Did you really?
Yeah, I hate it.
So wait, sorry, I just have a question for you. Did you wear this tank to work out legs?
Yes.
Man, I need to add that to the hit or miss that we're gonna do later. Hit or miss. Tanks on leg day. Oh man,
I don't see what's wrong with it, dude. I still look good in a tank.
You do look good. You know, here's the thing. I don't hate it. It's just that we're probably in the minority. We're probably just in the minority of people that would wear a tank on leg day. Like I do it too. Woo!
My camera fell.
We're keeping that in, dude. That was a sign.
Yeah, a sign for Colin's full of it.
A sign to never do leg day ever again.
Dude, that's a good point. Yeah, I shouldn't do leg day ever again.
No, I think I agree with you. I just don't think most people wear tanks on leg day. You know what I see, though? I see people doing this, and mostly girls, actually. But they do that thing where, like, you know, they wear a hoodie, and then they take the hoodie off all the way up to here, but they keep the hoodie on. Like it's a little wrap.
Yeah. Well, dude, they make, like, those hoodie things now. It, like, literally comes up to, like, here. It's basically like sleeves.
Like a crop top hoodie?
Except it's not. It's like a crop top, like above, you know, like their chest.
Oh, the tits. It's just right here.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's basically
That's
just
good.
like a shirt. It's like shirtless sleeves, dude.
I like that, dude. I'm proud of you for working out legs. Way to go.
Yeah, I'm tired though, so.
I feel you. Well, it's been a while. It's been a little over a week since our last pod. There's a lot going on in the world. A lot. Yeah, too much.
Well, it really is like too much.
Yeah, well, let's start off with the Rogan thing. So at this time, and the date is February 2nd, 2022, everyone is coming for our boy Joe Rogies. They're trying to end him. What are your thoughts?
They're not going to. Like, out of anybody in history, Joe Rogan is probably the most influential person in history. He's got the
most? Not Jesus or anything like that?
Well, I mean, like, as far as like a continuing audience, right? Like, nobody has more views and has more, like, accessibility than does Joe Rogan.
Yeah, his audience is bigger than any mainstream news network currently. It's bigger than Howard Stern at his height, I'm pretty sure. Like, it's the biggest. And the other thing is that I don't see how, like, a censorship of him would work. So the biggest thing that I thought was crazy came out either this morning or yesterday, which was the thing I was telling you about today, that a press reporter at the White House reached out to the press secretary and said, hey, you know, Spotify put this warning label. Do you think that's enough? And she essentially was like, we think that they could do more. I'm like, do more? What are you gonna do?
Yeah. What more do you need?
Let's take this down the road. Like, eventually, what? Spotify takes him off the platform? Well, he's keeping the 100 mil for sure.
I think it was 300 mil.
Really? You think it might have been closer to that.
I think it was a $300 million deal.
And then, dude, he makes his own website and he has everything go directly from there and he gets buco bucks. Now, it would start to get crazy if, like, Amazon Web Services, they tried to, like, take down his site.
Right.
That's essentially what happened with Parler. Is a bunch of the web hosting services that hosted Parler and their traffic just said we're not hosting Parler because Trump was on there, and essentially crashed it. So it's pretty wild.
Really?
Yeah, because like
Wow.
90% of the web servers in the US either come from like Microsoft or Amazon Web Services, and those are two
Uh-huh.
very political organizations.
Right. Dang, dude, that's crazy. I actually didn't know that.
Yeah.
That just means Parler's now on the dark web.
Yeah. Well, blockchain would change that. Blockchain would make it so you could share things peer to peer. You wouldn't need essentially any particular server. You just
Which
have,
is why we invest in crypto.
which is why we're crypto kings.
We're just the cryptiest of kings.
Watch out for our NFT project coming out 2022.
Maybe
It's going to be
2023.
merit badges,
Bro.
right?
Yes.
I know I made that up on the spot, but we should totally do it.
We're definitely doing that. Oh my goodness, that's the
Yeah.
coolest thing ever.
Yeah. So we'll have to come up with some, because I want to encrypt some good. This is the thing about NFTs that like people don't really think about is like when you get an NFT, you get like an image,
Yeah.
but you get also what's ever encrypted with that, like maybe some audio of you and me rapping or something. I don't know, something more
Yeah.
valuable than that. But
We're whispering sweet nothings.
yeah,
Arguably way better than rapping.
doing ASMR.
We don't know. Yeah.
Anyways, so yeah, the Rogan thing, it's just, I don't know, I think it just largely discredits everyone that tries to like attack him.
Anybody, dude, yeah, if they think they're going to silence Joe Rogan, they're sadly mistaken. Joe Rogan could probably legitimately start his own streaming service, start his own. I think if you look at the numbers, I think Joe Rogan has like 1 billion downloads a month.
Might be.
Something like that.
That's a large number. I don't know if it's 1 billion, but it's a large number for sure.
It's for sure 1 billion a year. I know that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's like by far the highest downloaded podcast. And I think it like dwarfs any other one. Like I don't know that there's like really any competitors.
Yeah, there's no second place.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
So I don't know.
All right, dude. I'm
The fact
excited.
that they think you can silence him is weird.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also the fact that they think, dude, this is what should happen. Joe Rogan should run for president. And if he doesn't win, we know for a fact it's rigged.
Well, this is the thing. They are trying to make him out to be like the new Trumpian icon to rail against. You know what I mean?
Right. Just because he's like logical.
Well, yeah. I mean, because he does things that are not PC. So, yeah.
Right. Logical. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he's logical, dude.
That's what, dude, being PC is like just means you're just illogical. It means you just.
Dude,
emotional.
he made fun of pronouns. What are we supposed to do now? Huh?
Well, it's because they went too far, dude. That's what happens. They take something that you're like, this is common courtesy. And you're like, yeah, but you can't tell people to be like courteous. Like you just can't make them.
Yeah.
And then they take it too far. Like, now we need to be called Zill.
That's funny.
My pronouns are peen/is, so.
Oh, really? My pronouns are T and he. So T-he.
Dude, you're one of those teehees.
Dude, I'm a T-he, right?
I like it.
I know. All right, dude, I'm super excited to explain to you what this is. So first of all, I discovered this. Apparently, we discovered it too late, and it's only coming up recently because the subreddit for this group got banned. And it's called MGTOW, which stands for Men Going Their Own Way. Men Going Their Own Way. So just off of the title, what do you think, what would you venture to say they're all about, Dalton?
They really like that one song. Go your own way.
You can go your own way.
Yeah, dude, that song.
Yeah, dude.
It shows guys doing whatever they want to do to that song. That's what I feel like that is.
Oh, man, if only that were it, dude.
They
If
go
only that
your
were it.
own way, and it
No,
shows
wait,
like a
it
guy.
kind of is that. It kind of is that, to be honest.
It shows a guy slamming the door with a a tackle box in his hand and a fishing pole in the other.
Yeah, okay, I got two definitions here for you. So the first is I went straight to Wikipedia. And Wikipedia, they're a little biased, all right?
Yeah, yeah.
So this is like, so Wikipedia is viewpoint from why they probably got canceled / banned
Okay.
from Reddit. And then we'll
Right.
go to another definition I found, which I'm interested to see your reaction. All right.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. First, we're going to the Wikipedia. All right, men going their own way is an anti-feminist, misogynistic. Do I have your attention now?
Oh yeah, I'm all in. I'm all about it.
You're like,
MGTOW.
where do I pay my dues?
Yeah, dude. How do I join?
Yeah. So mostly online community advocating for men to separate themselves from women and from a society which they believe has been corrupted by feminism.
Ooh.
Boom. So that's where we're gonna get to essentially in this. So
Okay.
thoughts. Sounds like a great time.
Yeah, sounds awesome.
Yeah. And I like how they immediately go to like other stuff like this community is part of the manosphere, which I'd never heard of the manosphere. I'm pretty sure that's
Oh no,
a made
but
up
go
word.
back on it. I want to see what that says.
The manosphere is a collection of websites. Oh, it essentially does it here. A collection of anti-feminist websites and online communities that also include men's rights movements, incels, and pickup artists. Now, this group, from what I've learned, is distinctly different from like incels or pickup artists or men's rights movements for one very important reason. And then like other manosphere communities, MGTOW overlaps with the alt-right and white supremacists. Oh,
Bro,
does it?
Dude, if you click on alt-right, there's literally a Nazi flag.
Yeah.
What the in it a Nazi flag and then a don't tread on me flag as well.
Don't you love that grouping? Like it just
Oh my
escalated
God.
so fast.
What the heck?
All right, now we're going to go to the other definition. All right.
Okay.
First of all, you're already in. Like I can tell. You're
Yeah,
already
oh
in.
yeah, dude. I'm literally Googling right now how to pay dues to it.
Yeah.
If
All
I
right.
want to be on the membership.
So this one was a little less biased. This was a definition I thought, hey, this is more appropriate. All right. This sounds like what this group probably wants to be represented as.
Okay.
So, men going their own way is a web-originated social movement centered on men's rights. Men who identify as MGTOW are typically single, straight, and focused on being who they want to be without the entanglement of relationships with women. Men going their own way is sometimes referred to as marriage strike, marriage boycott, or the sexitist. That's my personal favorite.
I like that one too.
The sexitist. MGTOW men claim to understand the games women play in relationships, and they refuse to play.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. So now give me your reaction.
Well, that I guess I already am part of MGTOW then.
I mean, you're in a, you entangle yourself in the relationships.
I am in a relationship now, but I found a girl who doesn't play those games. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's the difference.
That's the difference.
It sounds like these guys are guys that are just waiting for the right girl, and they're sick of dealing with the crap.
Right. Their website says that MGTOW is a statement of self-ownership, where the modern man preserves and protects his own sovereignty above all else. It is seen as a reaction against the changes that feminism has made to society. Boom.
Fair enough. And just so we're clear, I'm not saying that even that girls are the only ones that play dating games. Like guys do too, but
what I hear you saying is that girls have cooties.
Girls have massive cooties, dude. Massive amounts of cooties.
Massive types
of
cooties.
Just gross types of cooties, dude. Like they have all the cooties. Also STDs. A lot of them have STDs.
Right.
A lot of guys do, I suppose.
Here's the thing. I knew that you would catch on and like the part that like the games women play and they refuse to play. Like I knew that that's the part you'd be like, yes, dude, I'm not a part of these games.
Yeah, I literally used to have, I guess I could say her name. I used to have Courtney tell me about these dating games. And like some of them were wild. Some of them were like I don't feel like that's conducive to any kind of healthy relationship. And they
So,
weren't.
so my question for you is like, if you had to say, what percentage of women intentionally play games?
Mm. Intentionally, see that's where it comes hard, dude, because I think a lot of them do it unintentionally.
Really? Okay, so what percentage of women play games in general?
Oh, bro, probably, I don't know. I'm guessing here, dude. 80%.
Dude, here's the thing. I think
80% of girls within my sphere, right? I'm not talking about like
you're
foreigners.
saying where you are.
Yeah,
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, maybe that's true there. Maybe that's true. Yeah.
that's what I say. 80%. 80. Yep. And
Yeah, dude, but
I'm gonna say 40% of those do it on purpose.
maybe.
And then the 60%, a lot of them do it on purpose, but it's not like they don't think they're doing it on purpose, but they don't realize what they're doing.
Right.
That's what I'm gonna say. That's what I'm gonna say.
Here's the thing. I just love how this was like represented on Wikipedia, right? Or how it was probably represented on Reddit and subsequently canceled. Like they went from guys like not wanting to deal with girls to misogynistic, alt-right, white supremacists. Like they went all the way, dude.
Well, dude, it just seems weird because it's like, I don't know, dude.
Dude,
There was a question. There was a question post recently
right.
that is like literally been in my head, and it's like, so what reason? Like, if a man and a woman are married,
Mhm.
right? And let's say there's no kids involved, right? And the man and the woman break up or get a divorce, the guy still has to pay alimony.
Mm.
And like, why?
I mean, that's something also that Joe Rogan has talked about. But yeah, I mean, why?
Like,
That's a good point.
why other than it's the law?
Right.
Like, is there a moral reason? Right? There's not. I don't think there is.
Right.
Like, the guy has to like leave, and they're like, well, the girl doesn't have to lower her quality of life, and it's like, yeah, but the guy who actually works does to maintain her quality of life. It's kind of weird.
Right.
And not in every case is that the case, right? But you look at like NBA basketball players or like sport, NFL football players, they get a divorce, their freaking ex-wife gets millions of dollars, and it's like, why does she get half of the wealth? Is a million not enough? I don't know. It's just kind of weird.
Dude, there's a reason why Drake is putting hot sauce in his condoms, dude.
Dude, no, honestly, I'm still commending him for that. That was a smart move. That was a
Well done,
good
Drake.
move on his part.
Well done, Drake.
Yeah, good. That's a thinking merit badge right there.
Thinking, yeah, is that what we'll call it?
The MacGyver merit badge, dude.
The preparation merit badge.
Yeah, dude, his prep is off the charts, dude.
Dude, first of all, again, the big part of that is like the ability to have hot sauce with him at all times, essentially.
Dude, you ever seen those like holsters that people put pliers in?
You just got one for hot sauce?
He just got a little hot sauce one, dude. That's what I
He
think
pulls it
of.
out and does one of those flippy things that the old
Yeah,
timey
dude,
West
flippy
guys do with
things, dude.
revolvers.
He holds his condom with one and goes and ties that bad boy off and tosses it.
Dude.
He goes, Colby, rest in
Jordan.
peace.
Rest in peace.
Jordan.
Kobe, rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
All due
He does it
respect.
every time. And then he goes up to the girl. He goes, "I'm my head out. Condoms in there."
Condoms in there. Have fun.
Yeah, have fun with that.
Oh man. But yeah, no, I think it's funny. And the one point about this that I do think that they have this group, the MGTOWs, that they have like some credence to. It's hard to focus on your dreams and your passions when you're chasing mujeres. You're chasing women. Right?
I get that. Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Yeah. So MGTOWs, good for you. I'd give the MGTOWs a merit badge. The discipline merit badge. That's hard.
Dude. And I bet a lot of those guys are actually happier because they found girls who don't give them all like this hard time, and they're like, "Oh, I
No, dude,
actually
they
really
don't
like
find girls. You're missing the point. They don't find girls. They
no,
say
but they
no
have
girls forever.
how many of those stick to that though?
I mean, I don't know.
I'm betting a lot of them don't stick to it.
Dude, I tried to find their website and I searched really hard, but Google's like, no. So I'm gonna have to do some more research to find the
Try it
MGTOW
on
website.
try it on a different search browser.
I tried, but the thing is like with most browsers, they still use Google search engine
Oh,
to
really?
find results. Yeah. So unless you're using
What
a
are they
different
gonna
browser,
monopoly there?
unless you know their website and you type in their URL directly, it sometimes is going to use, yeah. So
Interesting.
yeah,
Oh well.
fun facts. All right, moving on. MGTOWs for life. Just kidding. I have a wife and a child.
I have a beautiful young lady who is awesome.
You have a beautiful young lady who is not below the age of consent or the age of she is
No,
not a minor. She is
no,
a young lady that is not. She's an
I do
adult.
not. I do not have the statutory rape merit badge.
You, you do not have the early bird merit badge.
Yeah, the early bird. Yeah, the rob the cradle merit badge.
Dude, oh yeah, that's a merit badge we'll have to give to Drake, I think. Even though
Oh yeah.
he's get two merit badges, dude. He's get the preparation merit badge, and apparently he's hitting up Millie Bobby Brown, star of the
Stranger Things.
Stranger Things. Yeah,
Yeah, that's weird.
can't have that.
How old is
Um,
Drake?
yes. Next, let's talk about Whoopi Goldberg. Very ironic that she is saying that the Holocaust is not about racial, and that's essentially why she's getting all this flack and this heat, and she's suspended from her show, The View, and her last name is Goldberg. Are you Jewish? I don't.
Dude, that's cultural appropriation right there.
Yeah, I don't. I'm gonna have to. We have to look up her family tree. Why is your last name Goldberg? That's a Jewish name.
It
This
is
is
definitely a Jewish name.
it's the most stereotypical Jewish name.
It's also very anti-Semitic that you even said that because it's got the word gold in it.
Wow,
Just
my bad.
yeah, it's messed
I
up.
forgot. My white, not Jew male privilege. So
Do you hear about? There's like a lot of anti-Semitism going around apparently,
I think
specifically with Hasidic Jews.
the Juden.
Not Juden, exactly. It's a Juden. It's a Hasidic Juden.
There's a lot of in terms of like identity politics. People don't like Israel because they're big and expansive and a powerful nation out in the, and they have some skirmishes. They defend their borders. So
Yeah, they defend them hardcore. Well, they're not a lot. There's not a lot of borders, so it's very small.
tiny. Yes.
They got to defend what they got.
Speaking of borders, we're deploying troops to Germany and I believe also somewhere else. Just around the perimeter of the Russia-Ukraine situation.
With Ukraine.
Yeah. Thoughts?
Well, if you're getting deployed, I don't think Germany's the worst place to go.
Poland and Germany, that's the two places they're going.
Those are cushy places to go get deployed, bro. That's all I got to say.
Do you think they're going to do anything?
No, I think it's a flex. Whoops.
You don't think they're going to do just the tip?
Dude, I think that they're hoping, right? This is what I think. I think that they're hoping that deploying troops there deters Vladimir Putin enough to not invade. I think that if they do invade, they're probably going to go to war because I'm pretty positive, I could be wrong, but Ukraine's part of NATO, right?
Yeah, essentially. Or they're not a paying member of NATO, but they're protected by NATO in name only for allies' sake. And again, I could be wrong. We're just BSing here.
I believe that we made the exchange with Ukraine that we would protect them if they gave up their nuclear weapons.
Mm.
So if we don't protect them, then we probably have another issue brewing, which is that they'll probably just start to make their own nuclear weapons again.
Good times.
So either way, we're probably going to end up deploying troops because it's either going to be on Russia for invading or a broken down Ukraine for trying to make nuclear weapons because now they're pissed off.
Alternative. Okay, this is my prediction. Okay, this is what I think is going to happen. I think Senor Putin is going to pull a false flag operation because we know that's the word on the ground. That's what he's probably going to do, right? He's going to send in some insurgents, make it look like they attacked Russia, go in, quell it, right? And then subtly but surely put into power a puppet into the Ukrainian government that they can control that will listen to Russia. And that we will do diddly squat about it. I don't think
we'll turn a blind eye to that for sure.
Yeah. Especially with Senor Biden, who is not paying attention anyways.
Nah, he didn't care.
Yeah.
He's too busy harassing media folk.
Yeah, dude, he's too busy trying to get Joe Rogies, dude.
Yeah, dude, this is just backwards, man. Vladimir Putin's invading Ukraine, and our government's worried about Joe Rogan, like the least threatening guy ever. That guy's so happy. He just does his own stuff and smokes weed. That guy's like the most agreeable person ever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe not agreeable, but he's very kind.
He's a nice guy. He's a nice guy.
He's a nice lady.
He's a nice lady.
He's a good dude.
Yeah. I like it. All right. Do you have some posts for us to review?
Yeah,
some Reddit posts. Give me the good ones.
Dude, this one, I feel like this one's a little controversial.
Ooh.
Okay. So it's, am I the a-hole? This is what it's titled. Okay. Am I the a-hole for expecting my daughter to pay back what she owes me? So my daughter, so it's a male, he's 48 years old. And my daughter, 21, female, Aria. So my daughter Aria abandoned us, her stepmother, younger half-sister, and me, when she was 15 to go live with my enabling ex-wife, Sandra, and her husband. Until then, we had 50-50 custody, but Sandra has always been less strict than me. She's always let Aria do what she wants and has never had any home rules. She also buys Aria everything she wants, so she will want to live with her. Sandra lives in the same town as Aria's high school was, while I live 25 minutes away. So one of my rules was that if she wanted to meet up with a friend, meaning like she had to drive there, the next time they met up, it was her friend's turn to come. If the friend's parents didn't want to drive the kid here, then Aria wasn't allowed to meet them again while she was with me. Which is, I don't know how I feel about that rule. It's kind of whatever.
Interesting policy.
Yeah. Everything was fine that way for years. The major fallout happened in her last year of high school. She was 15. She was on a trip to another country with her school and didn't bother to send more than a couple texts when she was away for 5 days. So I decided to ground her because she had to learn to respect and show some love for her family. She insisted she had sent messages to her mother, but we had barely heard from her. She's never had a lot of friends, but she had been invited to some popular girl's birthday party. This was my punishment, not going to that party after forgetting her family. She got really upset and started calling her mother to come pick her up, which was illegal to get her if it was my week. Plus, she wanted to go to her mother's because it would lift my punishment and let her go to the party. Her mother came by the end of the week and told Aria that she didn't have to come back if she didn't want to. I waited, but I heard nothing from her again. Her sister kept asking me why she didn't come back, and I didn't know how to explain to her that she didn't love us anymore and that she preferred staying with her mother, her parties, and her free of rules life. Over the years, we've communicated through lawyers because Sandra has zero intentions on helping me get back my daughter. She finally has her to herself. They've been demanding that I pay child support now. Even now that she's 21 years old, I have to pay for that and half of her college expenses by law. When Aria turned 18 and adult, I started adding up everything I had to pay in an Excel. that I sent to Sandra, and I when I update it, so had to pay. This is written really hard. I don't know why I'm struggling right now, bro.
I
I
get it.
started adding up
Go on.
everything I had to pay in an Excel spreadsheet that I sent to Sandra when I update it, so she knows what damage she is doing to our daughter. So he's adding up these things and periodically sending it to his ex, saying, "Our daughter's going to have to pay me back for this." I think is what's happening.
Oh man.
I expect, because in parentheses he says, "I expect Ari to pay her debt, but I gave Sandra the option to pay for her, which she refused. We are now at $18,000. Arya has been trying to get in touch again. I told her that we can't fix the emotional part unless we fix the money part first. She needs to prove to me that she doesn't only care about money. Sandra says I'm the a-hole, but I think she is, since she has done nothing to try and make my daughter, has done nothing but try to take my daughter away, and she finally has what she wants. So am I the a-hole?"
That's a rough situation. All I can say is this. Be very certain of the person you're going to have children with. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, so, all right. So, I mean, I don't know. What's your opinion on this?
I don't know. It's hard. It's hard because if you're divorced, like this seems like more problems between him and his ex-wife than
Right.
problems between like him and his daughter.
Right.
And he is being a bitter clinger for sure. The laws do suck. Like the laws do favor the mother in these cases.
Well, it's also kind of weird too, because I thought that if you're married, that they don't have to pay child support anymore.
I don't know. I don't think that's the case. I think they're bound. I think it depends on the state, but I do think that they're bound. Yeah. So I think he's a little bit, he can improve his attitude for sure. He's clearly not the most persuasive guy. He might have been a little bit too controlling, but
Well, that's why I
parenting,
wanted your opinion on this, because you grew up with a very controlling mother.
yes. And let's just say, just philosophies. Like, my parents' philosophies might not be entirely what I agree with for raising my own child. But that's, it is what it is. And the other thing is, like, I don't look at how strict my parents were and think like I'm a victim. It was traumatic, right?
Right.
Like that was better than being abandoned for sure. Way better. Like
Right.
I had a great life. My parents cared so much. They had good rules, or some strict rules, stricter than I would have liked sometimes. So yeah.
It's interesting too. See, I'm totally in my book. I think the dad's being the a-hole. This is why. There's two reasons. One, he admitted that his daughter didn't have a lot of friends, and she was
Right.
invited to a popular girl's birthday party. Dude, 100%. If my kid's struggling in a social environment, I'm going to do what I can to help him with that. That's just my opinion. Not anything outlandish. I'm not going to be like, go out and drink at a, underage.
You're like, hey, I got you a keg. Take it to the party.
I'm like, hey, I stole some cocaine from the evidence locker. Go have fun with your friends. And that, yeah, maybe that is being a good parent, actually. I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to do that. No, I'm just kidding. But I don't know, dude. To me, that's kind of an a-hole move. It's like, dude, you're hitting it like where it hurts, because she knows she doesn't have friends, and you're making it harder for her to make friends in several facets, because you don't let her hang out with these people if they don't want to drive. But like, it's inconvenient, especially when like probably all their friends live out there. You know what I mean? And
Right.
so you got to drive to where all the friends are. You know what I mean?
Yeah, my other thought was like, she didn't text us on her field trip. I'm like, I don't know. I could totally see a lot of young people not texting their parents the whole time they're on a field trip.
Did you text her?
I mean, he probably did, to be honest. But even so,
I could see this guy not texting back when she replies, but not taking the initiative.
Yeah, he's taking it a little too seriously for sure. Anyways,
Also, oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, long story short, be very certain of the person that you're gonna have kids with. All right, make sure that you have similar parenting philosophies.
Like spanking.
Yeah, make sure that you're both agreed on how you'll spank and what you spank with. Do you use a
Yeah.
baseball bat? Do you use a spatula? You know what I mean?
Right. Are they spankings in quotations, which is essentially beatings, or are they actually just spankings?
Right.
Yeah.
Good
And there's
point.
no middle ground there for me.
There's no middle ground.
Yeah.
And
Beatings
that's
all
why
the way, just like I got.
and that's why we're gonna be successful parents.
I need to start smoking so I can put cigarettes out on people's arms.
Wow. That's why, huh?
That's why.
Cool.
Just like old Pops did.
Just like my pops.
Just like old Pops.
Disclaimer, I know Papa BB and he's not abusive.
Yeah, that was a joke. And if it offends you, end
It's
your
a
life.
End your life. Oh, okay.
But,
Next, do you have any other things for us to preview per the Reddit post?
Also, honestly, it's ironic that he says want to make sure she isn't all about money when it's like you clearly are.
Yeah, I wonder where the attitude comes from because you're itemizing everything.
Another money one, dude.
Oh, goody.
Am I the a-hole for not wanting to pay my mother child support? Yeah, it sounds weird, but it'll make sense. Yeah, it sounds weird, but it makes more
Mom's
sense.
taking care of his kid.
Nah, yeah, you'd think, but it's not. Am I the a-hole for not wanting to pay my mother child support? So my mother, 52, I, 22, moved out in July. My parents have been divorced for 15 years. Until I was 18, my father used to pay my mother child support. That stopped when I turned 18, and he instead paid me the money. On my 18th birthday, my mother declared that since I'm still living with her, the money rightfully is hers because she supports me with food, a roof over my head, etc. I had no problem with this and gave her money. This continued even while I was studying abroad for 6 months. Again, I was okay with it. Thought it was weird, but I guess it was all right. I've been living on my own for half a year now, and I still pay her the child support. I don't live with her, and she does not pay anything towards my tuition or anything besides my phone bill, which is like $10 a month. So therefore, I want to stop paying her the money that should be mine since she has no child at home to support with my child support. She is not reliant on the money. She did get laid off due to the pandemic, but she is living comfortably and already starting a new job in a few months. Plus, my grandparents pay her rent. When I talked to her about quitting my monthly payments toward her, she got incredibly angry at me. Said she supported me all those years, and I'm doing this to hurt her. I promise I'm not. I just want to keep / utilize the money that I think should be rightfully mine. So am I the a-hole?
Okay, so, oh man, the first thing
Just some context. I am not American, therefore my father is legally required to pay me child support until I either finish my degree or turn 26.
Oh, where is that the law? He's not American, so it's in Europe?
I don't know.
Okay, well, this is one thing that I have an opinion on. I think as soon as you can, as a young person, as soon as you can, you need to become completely autonomous. Which means you should be able to strive to pay every bill that's yours, phone bill, rent, as soon as you can. And it's just good for you, for one.
Right.
Second of all, it makes your relationship with your parents or your caretakers, if they were your grandparents or whatever, it makes it better because you have to establish appropriate boundaries, right? They don't have anything to leverage over you, anything anymore. And in this situation, it seems like he should really, kick her to the curb in terms of like this payment and say, hey, love you. This is, there's no more reason to do this. So I don't know.
It's weird, dude. Well, also she doesn't even pay rent. Her parents pay her rent. Sounds like this is a spoiled girl who's also a mother and just wants it her way. Like she doesn't have any bills, but probably has an excessive spending habit. I don't think he's the a-hole at all. Utilize that stuff. She's not helping you out with tuition. That's the whole point that this guy's having to pay child support. You should keep that stuff.
Yeah. You kick her to the curb and get the merit badge of the bag. And that's all we're calling it. The bag merit badge. Get that bag.
The bag of money.
Bag of money.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Utilize your dad's paycheck. Take that stuff.
Yeah, that one's pretty clear to me.
You know, leech.
That one is pretty clear to me. That one was less ambiguous for sure.
You think? It's still kind of weird though.
I mean, it's just weird. All right,
That's
so
not,
real
that's
quick.
not a good parent to me. I don't know. This is my opinion. You know, I'll say it. I'll say it again. Not a good parent.
Dalton's hot take. Dalton's like, I would be a better parent, hypothetically.
Yeah, give me your child support.
Yeah, I will support your child.
I am your daddy.
I can take your child to the gym. I can teach your child how to wear tanks.
I'm starting to up the number of people who call me daddy.
Yeah. Who is that? Is that like the gym staff? You walk in and you have them refer to you as daddy?
That's what I try to do, yes.
You're like, hi, I'm daddy.
So, you can call me daddy. That's what I say.
Hello.
I'm Dalton. You can call me Daddy Dalton.
I'm Daddy Dalton. Nice to meet you.
Right? So far, I've got one person who calls me daddy. Right, Rachel?
That's good.
She said yes, in case you didn't hear.
Dude, that's personal branding right there. I like it.
Yep.
Really proud of you. Okay, so I say we go real quick through hit or miss or hot or not, gym edition. And we'll go through that real quick, and then we'll convene until next week. So hit or miss, I don't know if you saw this that I put on the prep. Essentially, I want to go through these little things about the gym, and you're going to tell me why you like it or why you don't like it and argue for it, and I'll give my take as well.
Okay.
All right, first hit or miss in the gym. Filming in the gym.
I say hit because good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah, I will say there's a clarifier. Like, I want to do this. I don't have... I get nervous, you know? I don't know.
Yeah, well, me and you have this thing called shame. You know what I mean?
A conscience.
Yeah. You know, we're like good people. We're not scum.
Well, it doesn't help that we look like D-bags, though. So,
and that's why, like, honestly, if we look like it, we might as well act like it, too.
You know what? Great point. Great point.
Like, film in the gym. Why not?
Yeah, I will say it would be like a no if you're doing it by like setting your camera on like a bench that someone else could be using.
Oh yeah, that's a no-go for sure.
Yeah, but live your truth.
Have somebody doing it, or you're able to do it in a way that doesn't like ruin somebody else's workout.
Yeah, live your truth. All right, now snorting. Just kidding, not snorting. Dry scooping pre-workout. Hit or miss?
I say no. Miss.
Miss because?
Just because it doesn't give you the full effect.
Dude, you're enraging the gym community right now. What?
Yeah, dude, your body can't process that much at that time. Plus, the water's there you need the water.
I agree. Yeah, no, the More Plates, More Dates guy, Derek, he did a whole video on this talking about how it's pretty stupid to dry scoop because that water is a part of the process that helps you to get it into your system.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, 100%. I say miss, and which is funny because I know somebody who does it every freaking time, and it's a chick. Just so you know, I think dry scooping is a chick quality for all you males out there who do it.
Oh, shots fired.
Yeah.
What merit badge would you give that?
Huh?
What's the merit badge for dry scooping?
The sit and pee merit badge.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, I love how inclusive that was. Really, that was honestly really inclusive because it could be birthing persons or non-birthing persons as well. You know,
I'm telling you, dude. Yeah.
All right. Next, dancing in between sets in the gym.
Depends on the type of dancing.
Okay. What dancing?
I have to say hit on this, dude, because I do this.
See, I say hit too. But where is it not acceptable? What if I'm doing my Magic Mike routine in the gym?
If you're doing it with homies, I say do it, dude, because you're just laughing
Do it
with
with
the boys.
homies.
If you're doing it by yourself and you're just like, meh, and you're just being weird.
Well, let me be weird, okay? I say
Or if
hit.
you're taking up too much space, if you're freaking doing a line dance in the gym, that's wrong.
Yeah, no, I would agree with that. Again, it's all about being considerate of your gym homies.
Exactly.
Just shared
So,
space.
but I think for the most part, that's what people do. So I'm gonna say hit.
Okay, good. So this next one is only in certain gyms because it's only allowed in certain gyms. Getting shirtless in the gym to lift.
Bro, if it's allowed, I'm a hit. Hit.
But
I've
why?
only ever been to one gym does that. Why? Do you ask me why? Because freaking, you can see all the work, dude. First of all, you tell me that's not motivational for yourself. That's motivation, dude. That's motivation for yourself. Also, you can fire off up to 10% more muscle strands by just watching your form. Can't watch your form if it's being blocked by a thin sheet of fabric.
Right. Sounds like a fake statistic, but I agree with you. I think that seeing the contraction, I think it does help the mind-muscle connection to see the contraction.
It really does. That's a real thing.
So yeah, I say hit as well. Boom.
I learned that in school.
Okay, the last thing, I don't know what the term for this is. So I called it pump boosters, but like supplements that are like to increase the pump for your workout.
Okay, dude. I have to do that because I've literally taken Viagra to help boost my pump.
Yeah, not only that, we took gas station pills.
we took all kinds of stuff. I do it still, dude. I try to take any kind of vasculation dilators or pump boosters that I can.
Yeah, one time we grabbed some leaves from the bushes outside the gym and we chewed them up to see if it'd help.
It didn't.
It didn't help.
Nope. But tell you what, the roughage is good for the stomach.
Yeah, that it makes us feel tough.
Yeah.
Good, dude.
I tried. Never mind.
Think about it. Think about it.
Well, one time I fell in the forest and the stick got me.
Yeah, Dalton fell in the forest and he got poked in the booty.
He got raped by a stick.
And you will never forget the trauma you experienced that day in the forest.
Nope. I never. My butt is always puckered.
Thank you for sharing. That's TMI. All right. It's been an excellent podcast episode. We got some merit badges to create in NFT form. The Sid and P merit badge.
It's a great one, dude.
The preparation merit badge, or the whatever we said for Drake.
Yeah, I can't remember. We'll figure it out though.
Anyways, good stuff. Awarding merit badges. That's how you know we're making progress on this podcast.
Oh yeah.
All right. Until next time. Farewell. So long. Auf Wiedersehen. Love you long time.